everybody, I am Shepples. Welcome back to Let's Play Montague's Mount. Okay, I think I have it. Because this place was built in 1740, right? And it's even got the thing down there since 1740. So I said that that must have something to do with it. So I'm guessing that it's 1740. Yeah? So it's 1740. Okay. I'm guessing that's how this works. Because I was looking at it there for a minute, and I was thinking to myself. Originally, I thought it was going to be something like 5, 6, 7, 8 or something like that. But then I said that doesn't look right. It's too obvious. And then I thought back to when we saw 1740, and not only was Brennan's Folly built in 1740, but we saw the code 1740 at the bottom with the viewpoint. And then I looked at it and I sort of said 1740, and it looked right. So that's what I'm guessing it is. It's 1740 in accordance to the dials. So the first one is 1, which looks to be like 7:30, which should be that. 7 looks like 25 past 6. Something like that, so it'd be that. 1740 would be 6 o'clock, or what looks like 6 o'clock. And then the last one is O, which looks like 8 o'clock. So this arrow goes to the top. Yes. Got it. Okay. Cool. Can't believe that actually worked. I thought for a second I was going to be overlooking things. It's a really atmospheric game. It's got lots of atmosphere. It's got lots of character. I've really enjoyed this experience. Like on GOG, it's only got something like a 3 out of 5 rating, which is average. I know it's got a couple of little things that could do with a bit of improving, particularly that bloody puzzle with the orienteering. But I don't think it's all that bad, really. It could be a lot worse. What's this?
Rachel, I regret that you didn't have the chance to read this letter before parting my company. I don't know where to begin. Done, my dear. The illness. It was the illness, my illness. Please believe me when I say I couldn't help it. I should have saved everyone. Save Peter. But I couldn't even save myself. Even whilst holding his head down, feeling the water entering his lungs, he didn't struggle against me. I know I shouldn't have done it. There'd be more time. Should I have waited? I need to explain. Please wait for me there. I will see you soon. Please forgive me, Rachel. Please forgive me. T.
Wow. My son is dead, killed by my very own hands.
Killed by my very own hands. I will never leave this God-forsaken place. I'm not sure that I should. I need to find out what happened here. I need to find Rachel and Anya. I need to know the truth. Secrets are being held up there on the summit of Montague's Mount. I must continue. I must push forward. I must find the truth.
Is that it? So that's Montague's mount. Okay. Let's see, statistics. I've walked 7.91 kilometers, footsteps taken, time exploring. What? 3 minutes and 50 seconds? I think I spent a bit longer than that. Number of objects examined, found the old hermit's shack, complete. Walked 10 kilometers, not yet. Lay the McLaughlins to bed. Not completed. Okay, so I missed one of the postcards. I missed a couple of the St. Bridget crosses. Lay the McLaughlins to bed. I mustn't have found all of the graves either. I'm guessing that's what that meant. Okay, so that is Montague's mount. I'm guessing this is the first one. They've left it wide open for a second one. So basically, as I said, like you play the protagonist Teddy. He did end up killing his son Peter due to illness. I'm guessing he suffered from schizophrenia or something like that, is what I'm guessing is what he was suffering from. Was originally Rachel, his wife, thought it was just depression, but it actually turned out to be something more, and that's why he had memory blackouts, because of the schizophrenia or something along those lines, is I'm guessing what's happened. It's definitely been wide left open for another one. I don't know if there is another one in development or not. I'm going to check out the website and that. But overall, it's a good game. I mean, it's different to your standard. Like it does have a couple of issues. Like that goes without saying. The text is way too small. It really needs to be readjusted. I know that they're trying to keep it small because they don't want it to break the immersion too much, but if you're going to have text there, or subtitles or anything like that, you need to have at least a decent size, not this tiny little font. It just doesn't work. You know, I mean, it's a case of either having a decent sized one or just don't have it at all. It's as simple as that. The notes at the beginning were I found them to be a little bit pointless. Again, they were kind of hard to read. I would have rather just have had a caption at the very top of the screen or something like that. You know, I don't think there was any need to like stick notes everywhere around at the start of the game. I just found that a little bit pointless. Again, that puzzle, if there was a way of changing or improving that puzzle on the beach where you need the compass, I would. I'm not sure how you'd go about it, but you see, the thing is that you sort of give it away by saying, oh, you've got a compass, but at the same time, unless you looked at the key bindings or you looked at a walkthrough, you wouldn't even know you had that compass, or unless you started bashing down keys hoping to figure something out. That's another thing that I'd like to see changed, maybe to put a hint somewhere, or even at the start of the game or something. Now, I could have missed something, I don't know, but I think that there should be something there to confirm that you do have the compass option by pressing Q. I didn't know it at all, and I didn't know until I looked up the walkthrough, and to be honest, that puzzle would have been impossible without it. So maybe there should be something there, unless again I missed it, that should indicate that you have the compass. Apart from that, it's a pretty good game. I wouldn't call it a horror. I really wouldn't fit it into the horror category. It's not quite there. I'd call it more of a mystery than anything. Maybe, it's not quite horror as such. Like there was never a point where I was creeped out or I felt vulnerable or anything like that. I would not call it horror in any shape or form. I'd call it more of a mystery or something along those lines. I genuinely wouldn't call this a horror game as such. It's a decent game. I mean, if you want something different, check it out. It doesn't have a manual save system, but it's not really a problem because, to be honest, the game's short enough. You could do it in one sitting if you had enough time. But the checkpoints are frequent enough. Like you'd get a checkpoint practically after every puzzle or whenever you make progress in any shape or form. So you don't really need a manual save system in this case because the checkpoints were placed out pretty well, things like that. So overall, it's a good game. It's atmospheric. It's got the ambience there. It's got an intriguing story behind it, which we still don't know. There's been no closure to it. Yeah, and I hope they do continue on and they make a second one and continue on the story. It's definitely worth checking out. I definitely recommend it. I don't think it necessarily deserves 3 out of 5 on average rating. I wouldn't give it a 5, but I'd probably give it a 4 if I was to make a GOG rating, because at the moment it's currently got an average of 3 out of 5. I'd sort of go for the 4. It does, as I said, have a few faults with it that it could do with just a few improvements, but apart from that, it's a really good game. So I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys, and for this Let's Play. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.